What's good, YouTube? SlimTv here to put in a cent or two on this pretty old topic. We back at it with, you can see right here, Andrew Tate, Adam 22. Here we go, right? This is my last video on the situation, but I just kind of wanted to wrap things up because a lot of things have kind of happened in between the last time I did a video and now. Right now, Andrew Tate is talking to Tucker Carlson. Just a short clip, basically, just kind of addressing the Adam 22 situation. So let's see what he has to say about it.
I don't want to comment on these things because I don't want to make personal enemies of people I don't know. There's a guy called Adam 22. Once again, I have no idea who this man is. I just saw on Twitter yesterday that he was with a porn star who'd never done a male scene. They got married, and like a week after their marriage, she did her first male scene.
When he says it out loud, or when he says the situation out loud, you can really just see how ridiculous it is. And, in the comments, people are asking, why do you care? Oh, on my first video, right? And stuff like that. And the truth of the matter is that I don't care. I really don't. But I'm also a curious person, right? So when I see stuff like this, I'm going to ask why as well. And I'm going to address the situation. For me, I personally don't care what those two do in their marriage. It really doesn't matter. But one thing I do care about is, how it will affect the children. That is something that I talked about in the last video, right? When I said, what's going to happen when they have kids, this and that. Because, the truth of the matter is that kids are more and more on the internet more than ever. I've seen babies on tablets. At this point, they might as well just, every time someone has a kid, they might as well just give you a free tablet with it. Because it seems like these tablets are raising the kids more than the parents. One thing I have to say about that is that if any of you guys that are listening to my voice right now have kids, please make sure you have a connection to your kid more than the tablet has a connection to your kid. Because I would be damned, bro, if I have a kid and his first words are tabby or tablet, no, daddy. Say daddy, no, tablet, and he starts pointing at the tablet. I'm gonna feel some type of way, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you, but I went on this whole spiel to say, kids are gonna be, bro, I'm telling you, by the time Adam 22's kids are like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or somewhere around there, pushing middle school age, one of those kids is already gonna have seen that video. And if it doesn't happen in middle school, it's definitely going to happen in high school, because there's gonna be thousands of kids in high school. Someone is bound to see it. Definitely within their lifetime, and I hope that the kids aren't bullied for it. I don't wish that upon them. I hope they're not bullied. I hope that they're not picked on for it. But if they are picked on for it, I pray that they use that as fuel to come out stronger and not become murderers or people that take out their anger on other people. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's continue.
With some random dude, and he's on a podcast defending him.
Did his wife to somebody else?
Correct. Why? This is the level you can. But this is what the Matrix wants from you as a man. They want the woman in charge, and the man below with no backbone. Because if the woman's in charge, they can emotionally affect her. They can scare her. I don't want to.
Okay, yes, that was the whole video. On that last little tidbit where he was talking about a woman in charge and being emotionally affected, I'm just gonna take gender out of it. Just for the sake of not trying to offend anybody. But I will say this. I would rather have a more logical person in charge than an emotional person, and the reason that is because a logical person is able to make the tough decisions and the best decisions. See, when someone who is emotional is in charge, they are more prone to go with what they feel and not what they know. You definitely want somebody who goes with what they know before you want someone that goes with what they feel, because then that person who is confident in what they know, they're going to lead you in the right direction. And even if it doesn't work, at least you can see the logic behind it, right? If someone is just working off their emotions and they're leading you somewhere, and then you end up in some stupid situation, it's even more frustrating, because it's like, well, how do we even get here? What is this thought process of how we got here? And I'm gonna just leave it at that. But now I have another video. Jason Love calls in during Lena's no jumper interview. All right. And let me say this as well about the last video. Andrew Tate said, Adam 22 has been constantly defending it. And honestly, I wouldn't even be calling it defending it. I would say that he's coping with it. He's trying so hard to cope with it. That's why he even posted that Andrew Tate clip, because he wants to make it seem like he doesn't care. But as we watched in that first video, I'm going to be real, it seemed like he cared to me. And it seemed like he was still trying to process everything in his head. So he was trying to come off as, oh man, it is what it is. We're in the business. Money, money, money. But in reality, I think it's more like, dang, what did I just do? But yeah, let's dive into this real quick and see what's popping.
Oh, I'm getting a call. Oh, okay. I'm gonna take this. Oh, hello.
Look who it is.
Mr. Jason.
I'm sorry. He said, "Oh, I'm getting a call. Who's this? Oh, the guy who smashed my wife. Oh, like, bruh, come on, dog. Come on. Oh, it's Mr. Smashed my wife. Let's
In love. How you doing, man?
It was good.
We're just doing a little podcast here, and figured that we would, have a little conversation with you to see exactly how all this was for you as well.
Cool. That's why I chimed in. Catch y'all. See what's up.
Definitely. So, what's the vibe like between you guys? Anything I should know about?
I don't think there's like a really...
anything you should know about. You know everything. What's the vibe? The vibe is sexual, Adam 22. That's the vibe. I mean, am I missing something? What's the vibe? It's like I don't know. If I go up to a parent and a kid, and the parent and the kid are sitting next to each other, and I just go up to them, oh, what's the vibe between you two? Like, it's obvious, that's the mom, that's the kid. There is no vibe. It's just, it is what it is. I feel like that's the same. Like, bruh, this is a sexual vibe. As soon as they have sex, it will forever be a sexual vibe. Point blank, period.
A vibe, I think it's like a business thing, but I feel just very uncomfortable with this right now. I feel awkward.
A little uncomfortable.
Can you tell him how nervous I was?
Bro, like, so nervous. Oh my God. I feel so wrong right now. Like,
It was bad.
It's just work.
Okay.
Calm down.
But
I'm gonna stop pausing it. I'm gonna let it play for a little bit. But the reason that she felt that it was wrong is because she really wanted this, right? She's making it seem like it's just a business thing, but the truth of the matter is that this is something that she has been longing for. So now that it's actually happening, and she just got married, it's like, dang, I want it so bad, and I'm about to get it, but it just feels wrong because I know that I have a husband, and I should really be wanting him. I should really only be wanting him, but instead, I have a deep lust for this guy.
But a lot of people have like a cheating fetish. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like
I feel like you do.
Yeah, cheating I've done in the past was I'm a little bit turned on by the fact that I was doing something underhanded. Or take myself out of it, but like, if you're fucking a girl and you know she has a boyfriend and she's doing something wrong, that is kind of hot.
Is it?
A little bit.
You see, he knows.
It's kind of like the adrenaline. Like,
I'd feel so guilty if I was the other woman.
Okay, so Jason, give me a genuine review. How was it?
A review?
Like a number.
A review, Adam 22? A review?
Numbers sounds like it could be hurtful, but if it's a high number,
It
sure.
gives me like a 4.
100%, 9 out of 10.
Really? 9 out of 10. Who's a 10?
In other words, I'm feeling your wife, bruh. In other words, I would definitely do it again, bruh. In other words, if Lena came to me behind your back, I might have to fold, bruh.
Well, obviously, huh?
Oh.
Well, it was a 9 out of 10. I never grasped an entire 10 before. It's like you gotta leave room for something that could possibly be top of the next one.
Okay, yeah.
I'll take a 9 then.
The next one?
That's fair. People want to know, I don't know, just like if I should feel diminished as a man as a result of this. Like, the cuck narrative is very, very strong. I just want to get your thoughts on that, and if how people should think about that in the context of me being, the silent third party in all this.
Well, I don't know. Like, if you look at it in the business aspect, then basically it was just a job, She's high up in her ranks. I'm high up in my ranks. Us two together, obviously, make the most amounts of money. So it's not so much being a cook. If you're comfortable with it, y'all communicated it prior. Obviously, she said y'all did. So it's not really a cook situation. It's more of like two people coming and making an understanding.
Yeah.
So
He had to specify in business terms, you're not a cuck. But in real life terms, yes, Adam 22, that I hate to say it, man, but that's kind of what you are at this point. In reality, that's what you are. In business terms, yeah, sure, I can play with that. You know, I can understand that. Yeah, in terms of business, you know, letting your wife smash another dude, yeah, for a bag, for a big bag at that, sure, cool. But in terms of real life, that's not that. You're a cuck, man. It is what it is.
You cool with it, then you know it is what it is. Me personally, I don't know if I have enough in me to allow it, but everyone's different. Everyone have different levels of, how do I say, mental maturity.
Well,
And see, look at how he's looking at him. He's like, you wouldn't do it? It's like he's looking at him like, dang, bruh. Even the porn star wouldn't do that. So what am I doing? Well, I guess he's a porn star too, but you get what I'm saying.
It's kind of weird for you to find a dude bigger than you. Maybe they could resurrect Andre the Giant or something. Maybe you could get Brock Lesnar to come through and cut it up for you. But I mean, you're kind of like the biggest dude that I could think of. I don't know. It's gonna be tough for you to find a bigger guy.
Oh, they got a couple.
A bigger guy?
Yeah.
Okay, that's sexual terms.
You know, it's not just the size.
Why are you worried about how big he is for your wife? That's weird.
Definitely. Lena is just like shriveling up into a ball right now. I can see how uncomfortable this is making you.
Yes, it is making me very uncomfortable, and I'm glad that he's only, you know, on Zoom and not.
She wants
here
it. She
right
wants
now.
it again.
You think
That's
that would
why.
be awkward.
She's getting
Yes,
all
also, I feel like
shriveled
I'd
up
feel
because
a lot of
she's.
sexual tension, and I felt like we would have to do a scene
Oh
if you
my
guys were both.
She even
here.
just said it. She even just said it. Yeah, she's feeling that sexual tension. She said, if he was here right now, draws is coming off. We turning this room into a ORGY. That's how strong it is. So Jason Love and Lena, my wife. What's the vibe between you two? Nick, bro, you know the vibe. You know the vibe. Let's not play dumb, man. This shirt is wrinkled, bro. I just got it's from like washing it and going to the gym. I'm about to go buy me some more shirts. Hey, if you guys want some nice shirts, bro, Gildan shirts. I love those things. Gildan shirts, man. They're nicely fitted. You know, they last for a while. This one's it's at the end of its rope because of, you know, again, you know how it's looking. But let's continue.
She's out of control now. She's on a tear.
I've been known to have that effect. I apologize.
See, all right. Now I'm gonna have to really mind you next time you're going to an adult event that he's gonna be at, right?
No, but I would be turned on if you were there.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like you're part of it.
So you think that if me and you go out to a party and we see him, that there's a chance that we'd all end up hooking up after?
I don't know what his stance is on working with you.
Oh, wow. Good point, yeah.
I don't care.
Oh, hell yeah.
I get it in regardless.
Damn, that would be, yeah, I can see that. That would probably kind of make me feel like I had put a cap on this whole situation.
What?
If we all did it together.
You'd close
Wow,
What?
maybe that is the three-way that we should do, because that would be...
Okay, I'm sensing a lot of sarcasm coming from Adam 22. It's like he's like. It seems like he's slightly offended, if anything. Like he's like, but he's playing it off. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, maybe we should do a scene. Yeah, might as well just do one now. Might as well just cap it all off with the scene. That's the type of energy I'm getting from it. Of course, I could be wrong, because at the end of the day, my opinions are my opinions. Your opinions are your opinions. It is what it is. But let's continue. But let me just say this as well. She's using a tactic that I used to use all the time with my parents. You know, I would try and inch my way into doing something. What I mean by that is this. You know, if maybe my mom said, hey, I don't want that kid coming over today. Instead, I would say, well, Mom, we're not going to play in the yard, but instead we're going to play in the street, you know? So is it okay if he comes over? Right, and we're just outside riding our bikes, this and that, and then I end up getting a football, and then I end up in our yard, even though my mom said not to play in the yard, but I inched my way in there. That's the same technique that she's using. She's like, well, you know, I think that it might be possible if, you know, maybe, what if you were there during our scene? That way it doesn't seem like you're a cuck, and it doesn't seem like you're offended. Or it doesn't make you offended. What if you're there to turn me on? When in reality, she really just wants another scene with this guy. And she doesn't care if her husband is there or not. Just something to think about.
Pretty viral, rather than just some random guy, right?
Yeah.
It would be crazy.
As long as I'm not
Plotting.
sitting in a chair with my fucking
You have
arms
to for
tied
one-
behind
for
my
one
back or
shot.
whatever.
You gotta hold the
Okay.
camera for one shot.
All right, so now I got to rewrite the script.
Yeah. What do people need to know about Jason Love? Since like you're kind of, I almost feel like a large percentage, maybe even the majority of the photos that you're going to be taking over the next year or so, it's going to be people saying like, you're the dude who fucked Adam 22's wife. I don't know. I mean, I know you get recognized all the time, but it's kind of an interesting scenario that you're in now, right?
I got stopped on the street like 4 or 5 times already. Normally it's just to talk to me about me, but then it was like, oh, no jump with the wife. So I'm like, yeah, I guess.
Wow. Insane.
Like, take a picture with my wife, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna get more of those offers.
See, I've only had a couple people say that to me. I'm sure he gets that all the time.
All the time.
Right. So, if we do choose to have another kid, how am I going to know it's mine and not...
Oh my god, I can't. No, cut.
What?
Don't even bring that up. Are you kidding me?
Well, that's one of the good memes that people have been passing around. It's like me cuddling with your belly and there's a little black kid inside it.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
I've seen that one. That's stupid. And he's just laughing
BBC
like
offensive.
What?
No, it's just a visual description. It's not you're just saying. It is what it is. You see it. That's what it is.
That's what I'm saying.
Why?
But I wonder if
This
I
took
get
such a
too
turn.
comfortable with talking about black people shit because of the fact that like all my co-hosts on the podcast are black and stuff. Because I've seen some of these lily white fucking hipster bitches on Twitter just raging out, being like BBC is offensive, and I won't respond to them. But I am thinking in my head like, you have never been around black people besides getting fucked by them for your OnlyFans, so shut the fuck up. That's kind of what's going on in the back of my head.
I don't like using it because I feel like I just don't.
I don't care if you see a school bus and it's yellow. You're like, where did you park? By the big yellow school bus. That's what it is.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, it's a statement of fact. And like, you know, in the real world, fetishization, I can see why that's a bad thing, you know? If you walk up to an Asian girl and you're like, oh, I'm so turned on by Asian girls, I can see how that's like a bad thing. But we're in porn. This is like, we are here to satisfy fetishes, right?
Yeah.
Verbiage.
Right.
It's been around for a minute now.
Yeah. What do you got coming up? Anything in the future that
Okay, honestly, I think the part where they're talking about, you know, the whole situation is over. So I think I might just end this video here instead of making y'all watch this whole thing. I said what I had to say. The whole thing is just ridiculous, but it's over now. It's done. All right, no more Adam 22 videos. No more of that, unless he does something else that's dumb. Because I've seen him. You know, he brought in Aiden Ross. So they did a whole thing talking about it. And Aiden Ross was like asking her, "Hey, could we do a scene and stuff like that?" So I think at this point, they're just kind of milking it. But in regards to this channel and you know what we've seen so far, this is over for me. This is it. Let's see what the comments have to say. Jason loving this shit. I know he's feeling like the man 10 times over. The fact she says she wouldn't want Jason there with them because of sexual tension tells me she wants more. Yep, Adam opened that gate for sure. There is no limit to what Adam would do for content. Even Jason said it wouldn't be me. This makes me feel so good to be normal. I am so glad these two are publicizing the open relationship so I can watch and remind myself to never try this shit. This is so incredibly sad. I feel so sad, so bad for Adam and their daughter. I don't feel bad for Adam at all because Adam did this to himself. Yeah, I do feel bad for their kids though. Buddy said he wouldn't even let his girl do it. Right. Jason is actually mad funny. He seems like a chill dude. The whole situation is ridiculous though. Yeah, I mean, you know, pretty much saying what I said, except in a more simple way. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, and comment. Let me know in the comments what you think. And until next time, peace.